live stream in a while. Got my headphones on, hope you can hear me. So anyone can hear me, just speak now. Yeah, just message me before I start. Anyone can hear me? Let me just share this out first. Just bear with me. Let me just strange how my sub numbers go up and down. I don't know why. Is it me or is it something else? Just gonna tell people I'm live. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna stop, but okay. I'm going to cover what happened on June 23rd of June 2023. The Wagner Group, a Russian private military company, began to engage in armed conflict with the Russian military, following increasing tensions between Wagner's leader Yevgeny Prigozhin and the MOD of Russia, basically Putin and Wagner Group. I'm just saying here, it was an armed rebellion and it was an attempt to try to overthrow Vladimir Putin. I'm going to show you that whole thing was a Psyop by the numbers, using gematria, puts code numbers into words, goes back to Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, the idea that God created the world using letters and numbers. Anyone can hear me? Please speak, please message me. Just give me a mic check, please, so I can carry on. Now, the last time there was a kind of coup, you want to call it a coup, a Psyop of this kind, was December 25th, 1991, when the Soviet Union collapsed, or ended, right? It's my opinion that this was what has been called the perestroika deception, where the Soviet Union can fake their demise so that the people that ran the Soviet Union could stay in power. Just like the British Empire, any country that got independence from the British or the Europeans, or any country from Eastern Europe that got independence from the Soviet Union, never got independent because they're all controlled by the same New World Order scumbags. So this will be part of the gematria video here. This date. This is the Soviet Union. 26, not 25th, but 26, 25. From that date till the Wagner attempted coup, the span of 31 years. But what I really want to show is that it was a span of let me just using the planetary calculations, because you can only use this if you are signed up to gematria.com. 51 Venus 51 Venus years from the collapse of the Soviet Union to the Wagner coup in Russia. 51 years in Venus planetary years or orbits, and the word conspiracy is 51, and also it goes to 115, like the number of days, 115, well, there are 11,502 days. I'm just pointing out the first numbers here, which is 115 here. Yeah, 115, conspiracy 115. This is Putin. He is currently 70 years old. There's been speculation about whether he's going to be ousted or not, but we'll see how this goes. From this coup to Putin's next birthday is 106 days, because it's said that Putin is a billionaire. He's worth up to $200-300 billion, according to some researchers, according to a French documentary that came on Netflix exploring his wealth. And the word billionaire is 106, so it does stick up to his birthday. his next birthday. Gorbachev is kind of linked to this as well, as I'll show you. From his birthday to Vladimir Putin's birthday is 1,101 weeks and 7,707 days apart. The number 77 is used one time in the Bible. The word priest is used 777 times in the Bible. So it's a very significant number in gematria. And the 1101 is Roman Catholic Church, because they are one of the groups that are scripting these world events, as is the other group that's not talked about enough, Chabad Lubavitch, which is a Jewish Messianic cult group, and it also equals Tavistock 1101. Roman Catholic Church 1101, Tavistock 1101. Just check the time here. Nuclear attack 1101. Roman Catholic Church, well, that's the same thing anyway. From his death, Gorbachev's death is 42 weeks, Freemason 42. In Mercury years, Gorbachev's death to this coup, approximately 3 years and 33 days in Mercury orbits. 3 years and 33 days using the Mercury planetary years. Extraordinary, isn't it? How he's tied to this whole Psyop, because he was Gorbachev. I'll show you his picture again. Because he was the last Soviet leader when the Soviet Union collapsed. He was part of that deception to give the illusion that we gave freedom to the Russian people and to all the people in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, because they also control Central Asia as well. Also, this is tied up to the conflict that began the Maidan coup, 20 February 2014 US coup. Yeah, that was supposed to be the other way, but it's basically from the Maidan coup 2014 to in Ukraine to the Russian coup is 112 months. In gematria, theaters 112, Zionist 112. In the October Revolution, 7th of November 1917, span to the Russian coup 55 and 11 weeks apart, 5,511 weeks. The word Satan's 55, the word Soviet Union 55. Extraordinary, isn't it? How these events are long scripted. It doesn't just go back a few years, it goes back decades. Interesting thing, if you think this is, if you like me, that is a Psyop. This is a dead giveaway. The Wagner group in the first two base ciphers, along with lights, camera, action, is 178 and 79. That tells you everything you need to know about the Wagner group, because they, despite being a mercenary group, they are just carrying out a Psyop on behalf of the New World Order elite. I mean, did they even reach Moscow at all? Was the entire video just staged? Because that's what I believe it was. Well, got nothing to add here. Just want to check the chart. Ah, no one here. I wish there was somebody here, honestly. Anyone watching? I've done this in a while. Maybe some people are not available or asleep. Something unrelated, something about Donald Trump. It says his zodiac sign is Gemini, from Biff Tannen on Twitter. And it says here the Magician, which is a tarot card. The magician is associated with the planet Mercury and hence signs of Gemini and Virgo astrology. The Mercury orbital period is 88 days. Trump equals 88. Occult 88. What is the number one trump card in the deck of tarot cards? The magician, also known as the magus or the juggler. The first trump. I think he's just trying to say is that he is what you might say. This trump with what looks like a symbol for Mercury. He's basically trying to say he's a kind of magician, not in the literal sense, but in the metaphorical sense, where his words, his actions hypnotize those that support him, even though he is a actor reading off a script. I mean, here's what Donnie Darkin said. Infamous witch and occultist Marina Abramovich says that the shaman she spoke with said that Trump becoming president was the best thing to ever happen. Trump is the magician who will bring about some sort of worldwide awakening. That's what looks like is happening, but it's not a real awakening. It is a false awakening leading to the takeover, or maybe that's not the right word, takeover, or leading to the rise of the Antichrist. Well, that's what he believes. He believes Trump's the Antichrist, but I don't know. It's a speculation. Don't think I've got any more. Alright, I'm gonna go now. I forgot to share this on Twitter. Feeling a bit silly. Forgot to add this on Twitter. Yeah. There were other stuff I was going to add, but I'm not sure. Something on Biden from Casey Jones. He says he's left to geometry decoding, so he's not going to do it no more. But this is what he did. He says that Biden, I can't remember when this happened because this is very old. Biden turned 83 lunar years old. Colorado, where he was, but he fell down, slipped. He's 83, ordinal. He was born in Islamic year 1361. 1361 is the 218th prime. Moon equals 218. Hebrew moon equals 57, ordinal. 57 equals 1361. Just showing you how these events are tied into space and time and the calendars. Not just the Gregorian calendar, but they seem to like to use other calendars to carry out rituals. They're very diabolical how they do this thing.